Hello today. I'm over in Castanea, Pennsylvania. I want to show you something they are doing over here at Clinton County Historic Society, Castanea Railroad Project, Stephen Poorman Trust. There's an area right there. I guess it used to be a shed or something, but this is for the West Branch, I guess. It's the W area where you get off at the Castanea area. The bed is now a bed of the railroad, which part of it was the New York Central system. But this is the new caboose, which is reserved parking for caboose guests. You can rent these to stay in overnight. So they're going to be dedicating this here either today, tomorrow, sometime this coming week. This is for the Stephen Poorman Trust. He has his name in a lot of things. Mr. Poorman, along with the Clinton County Historic Society, created this display of vintage railway cars, which date back to 1941. Born in Castanea, Mr. Poorman restored many historic significant properties. This area right here hasn't been marked down yet, or was blocked off, I don't know. 1847, Jacob Graffius House, first retail store on Lock Haven's riverbank. 1871, Lock Haven Market House area, first provision center. That's where the Fox's restaurant is today. 1877, Frederick Building, Mayor Hefner's Corner Drug Store. 1886, Simon Building, built by area's first female businessman. Other Poorman Building restored and replaced on the National Register of Historic Places include the Hart, First, Grand Central, Waynesburg Opera, and Pittsburgh Mercantile Bank buildings. This one was in the Pennsylvania Railroad. This caboose. Pittsburgh region. It went about too many time. I'll go down to the rail car in a minute. America Free Forever. Says no trespassing on the car. But yet they have these so you can go up on. There's an area where you can go up and stay in the cars, where you have to have permission from the Clinton County Historic Society. Here's one of the old crossing railroad symbols, where usually is at their crossings. Let's go down to the car. They have a area where you can sit out back here. I can't think of what they're called at this moment. A gazebo. Okay. Area 87. This is one of the cars that you see in movies where people try to jump on, or they jump on during some of the movies. Cargo cars. And this is the area one. You climb up the ladder to get to the top. This is the old train station. Inside they have a place where trains are, but they're not open a day. Or it might be open later. I'm here in the morning. Here's one of the brown houses. What they at one time used for grains, I guess. That's just a guess. I brought this in here so you can read a little bit of history and show you some of the history up on the roof. The old lantern, which the guard carried up and down, the conductor carried up and down the railroad, telling you you can go or can't. But if it's red, it can't. If it's not on, you can go. You got one of the saws, which if a tree fell across the tracks, they would use to cut the trees. Another one of them lights, which, well, it's red. It might be like a certain type of district, but welcome, Clinton County. Here's some of the historic buildings that used to be in Clinton County. And then we have a train and conductor station. The old railroad bed that would been up in Renova. Railroad scene where the people would park it, but there was like that in Lock Haven too at one time. Right along the railroad, right along the river. That would be up at Queens Run. And way down here, you can see where the brick place is. Clinton County, founded 21. It was created from parts of Lycoming and Center County. If you want to pause that, you can, because I already went through here once before. I can pause it there. Pause it on this and read it. And this is what the train station looked like before. Trident Chemical bought the station and began production of organic chemicals for dyes and pigments. The flood in 1972 washed out the railroad tracks east of Castanea, which ended the railroad runs through Castanea Village. A lot of these things that's up on the wall needs to be taken down. There's a lot of it is 2024. All right. And some of them ends right here in January. And this is March the 29th, I think it is. Yeah, March the 29th, Saturday. Donation support, if you can donate money. It's in a lockbox. Castanea Fire Company. Recognition of the Castanea Fire Company. The Baltimore Crosscut Canal, which more likely Flemington was more famous for that, the Crosscut Canal, because they have the canal going through it still. But you can read, you can slow up, I'll bring it back so you can read it a little bit. And it started 1828 to 1834, but I might be doing something on that, I don't know. The railroad carried clay, lumber, and fire bricks eastward. Farm productive project. Right there's Ferensville. A lot of the logging. This is in one book. I put it up online. Said, "Oh, you're not allowed to have it." Okay, and then it's all over Clinton County. That's what I'm thinking. This was the axe factory, which burnt once and burnt twice, but it went from single axe to double axe tip on the top. All right, water tanks on this side. There's a tipple kind of like that up in Renova. Okay. If you see them concrete, you would see them along the railroad beds. There are different numbers on each one of them, different letters, numbers on each one. I'm coming over here. One thing I never filmed last time I was over here was this sign here. Baltimore Valley Trail, 1941 vintage caboose, Clinton Center Model Railroad, and Castanea train station. You can tell the things aren't up over here yet. They don't have the porta potty out here yet. So when you go on if they're gonna have it this year. And here, Railroad Express Agency. Safety first. Lock Haven Division. Number SP 73150. I'm under surveillance right now. I'm Clinton County, Clinton Central Railroad 1980 established 1980 Club. This is the dedication, and it's home of the Clinton Central Model Railroad Club. And this tells you pre-registry ends April 21st, 2025. Our 70s Hobby Fair. Free parking. April 27th annual Spring Train Meet and Craft at the Woodward Fire Company. Linden, PA. Why isn't it in Clinton County? Oh, that's strange. Okay. In loving memory of Kenneth J. and Pearl M. Poorman, Castanea, Pennsylvania, donated by Stephen Poorman. Wagon. I'm just showing you what the side of the building looks like. And this time I'm pointing up. I'm not pointing down on the one video like I did. I thought I was pointing up at the video. Wasn't paying attention. And here's the welcome to the Boldigal Valley Trail. Trail rules: open year-round, closes at dusk, no hunting, keep pets on the leash, clean up after pets, no littering, travel in the right lane. Give an appropriate warning before passing, pass on the left, pedestrians have right-of-way, always stop at the road crossing, respect private property, stay on trail, ADA, power-driven mobility devices permitted, no horseback riding, no ATV, no motorcycle, no snowmobile. I guess you're allowed to drive cars. And they should put on there no cars unless it's the emergency vehicles. And then it's funded by the Department of Conservation, Department of Community and Economic Development, Clinton County Government, Clinton County, Pennsylvania Visitor Bureau, Pennsylvania Wilds, Clinton County Chambers of Commerce, a project of Clinton County government. That's a place to put bikes. They have along the trail. You'll see there'll be places to put your doggy bags, and not the doggy bags you get from a restaurant, but what you use here. Yeah, that I wouldn't want to use that as a doggy. Oh, the restroom. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if it's open. It says vacant. Oh, yep, it's open. Oh, they used to have porta potties over here. They have their own bathroom now. Alright, here's the trail. The map of the trail, which I'm going to take it sideways. The reason why I'm taking it sideways, I was taking a picture of it. I like maps. Alright. Castanea train station. And on here where I'm standing at right now, right there by Lock Haven. Oh, follow the red line. 1, 2, 3. And this area right here is 4, which is the Wayne Township Park access. And they had the Spook Hollow Road access. That's over here. I don't know if this bridge is done yet. I haven't heard anything about that. Right there's a Lenape Indian Monument. It's right there in Spook Hollow Road. It's an obelisk in the middle of the road. Which that road right here is blocked off from right here, clear over to here, which you used to be able to drive through there. And And that bridge right here is from the former railroad that used to go through here. But they used to go straight. But now it goes this way, and then we're going to cut back this way over to the Tiadot and Elm access, which goes as far as the bridge. There's no bridge right there yet. So that goes clear down to the down by the Tiadot Bridge, Tiadot and Elm. It's supposed to go, I thought it was supposed to go here over to here. Guess not. Mile post is a circle. So you have, it's 11 miles to the Tiadot and Elm access. That would be a long walk. Baldigo Valley Trail is the red. The red is under construction US Highway. And the red right here from 8 to 11 is under construction. And from 4, this almost 6 is under construction. US Highway is, and State Highway, Pine Creek Rail Trail Waterway, that would be right here going up from Jersey Shore. BEVT is a birding spot. I guess I watch birds. BEVT. Where's a BEVT on here? I don't see a BEVT. Oh, we have somebody. We're going through. Going to make it through. Okay, they made it through Pennsylvania in seconds. The fastest everybody go from 1 to 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, this is what they have. I'm not going to walk the trail. It's 11 miles. I'm not going to walk that. Besides, I'd rather not walk that. But you come over here, I think the fence needs a little bit of paint work done to it. And some of these ties they have out here might need a little bit darker. Get some. But other than that, and I think over here they have a couple things along the wall I didn't see. They have benches dedicated to people all along this area. And they're donated by the companies. Donated by PP&L Electric Utility Staff, McElhattan, Susquehanna region. But I can go along the trail. But I'm not walking the trail. And the carts they used to use to haul luggage and all other stuff and put on the back of the cargo cars. And well, I'm not gonna say the words I usually say at this moment because I'm not done. I'm gonna put it right there. The railroad would have went that way, would have been going west from Castanea Township. I think you can see it from here. The railroad bed view. is no other road alongside there until you get to McElhattan. There is another area up here. It looks like used to be a railroad bed going through on that side. And you can probably see right up here, right over here, where it's blocked off at. Sorry, I'm going to show you a bridge, but there's somebody on the bridge. Alright. You can see where there used to be a railroad going through right here. You can see the one right here is a railroad bridge, which one area back there had another bridge, but there was somebody standing there. I'm trying to figure out where the other part of the branch shows here. This obelisk here is for the West Branch JN69 camp meeting 1889. The obelisk is. Over here's, I think, figures. Over here's the walkway to take you out and around that way, out to the main drags through McElhattan. I'm gonna do it real quick here as somebody behind. Right here where you would end at. Then you go onto the sidewalk and then go this direction. You would go north from there. Then you go up here, go across the tracks. Or maybe on the other side there's a way across up here on the other side. You still have to go across the tracks. But for me to get to where you need to go, which would be this direction, would be out this way. I think they're going to plan to take it that way, but you have to go this way. Out to McKinney Road and take a right. I don't know why these people came out here. But okay, this road right here would be part which is blocked off. It would be part of your trip through here. But I'm just going to turn around. You can park right here if you want to walk it from here. Where I just showed you is Spooky Hollow, where I just showed you. One here in Waynesburg or Waynesville or whatever it's called at this end of now, which is it's part of McElhattan now, but it used to be Wayne. I say it was called Waynesburg. Right here on the other side, you'd be on Old Bridge Road, which going through here is Old Bridge, and you have to cut off right here and get on to McElhattan. To get to the next one, I have to take a little drive down. I have to go through McElhattan, get up for me to get where the other side of that is. I have to go underneath the bridge up here, the 220 bridge, to get to it. So, I have to go down Pine Mountain Road on the other side of the 220 bypass from where I was located last time I was on here. Sorry about going sideways. And I go down here until you get to a junkyard, which is being fixed up. Coming up to the road now, which is being cleaned up. I mean, a little better than it was. The house is right now, that area. mean, it was stacked 3 high. But there's an area down. I forget this road what I'm on. But it's Spook Hollow Road, I think. Yeah, there's one in Lycoming County also. Right here is another historic site, Fort Horn. That's where the fort used to be, back when a great runaway was. There's no maintenance on this road, so it's going to be bumpy. It turns into a stone road and goes up over the bypass, and it looks like the Wayne Township is ruining the area. Township landfill. Looked like it took over some parts of Spook Hollow. Because there's Quigley Cemetery out this way too, so. And plus there's another cemetery out in the middle of the field, way out in the middle, end of the one section of the field. And right here's the railroad. There's no, I don't see any. Right there's the deadliest part of, kind of the deadliest part, because right here we could go down over. Well, if this is done, I might just take a walk up there. It looks like construction's done on what I'm just seeing. Right here's the other part where you come out the other side of Spook Hollow. So I'm gonna park, take a walk up it. This way takes you up to Quigley Cemetery, and there's a cemetery out that way too, way out in the middle of that field. But right there's a restaurant in the middle, and it looks like kind of looks like it's done. No motor vehicles on here. They would have to, if there's any emergencies, they would have to do something to get on there. Yeah, let's see. Let's take the walk up to. Okay, we have a snake in the road. What I call a sign. The no snake in the road. If there was, I would show you. It's just an expression about that sign right there. Growing up, that's what my dad used to call it. And we did that to somebody and says, snake in the road. I didn't say on the road, I said in the road. And he just goes, where? Okay. A couple people said that when we did that. Should have good shoes, but this is curvy. It kind of feels like them gasoline alley down at Knoebels, going around the circles. I wondered how they were going to build this. And if you have a bicycle and you want to go for a nice ride, and Susquehanna River's right there. Probably be a good fishing in that area, the west branch of the Susquehanna. But just to get down there, that's the problem. You have these invasive elephant ear plants, which is the second largest grass in Pennsylvania, which is supposed to be the largest, but there's several areas that might have bamboo. At least up halfway up this hill, when you're losing your breath, there's a place to sit down. Place to sit down here. It's chained down. Yeah, I get a good view of the river right now because there's no leaves on there. They are budding though. No leaves on the trees. And it said on that sign that said it was under construction. When did I thought they would dedicate this bridge. Over here, good view of the porta potty. Now, also a good view of the 220. And there's a couple things down that way that you can play around with over there. Okay, on this side, if you're a good rail fanner, sit here and watch the trains go through. See over there where that metal fence is, that takes you to a cemetery, which that road needs redone. Last time I went to go up in there, right along here, you can see this construction work. Oh my! Let's get up to the top of the bridge. I'm really not good in heights, but I've been all over the mountains. I have rails. That's all that matters to me. If there's no rails, that's when I'm not good at heights at all. My legs go limp. Limp, I'll just say. Okay. Yeah, nice work they did to this bridge to get to make this ramp up here. It looks like it has a name. I don't know if we call them dedicating this bridge. Or one of the old train bridges going across the railroad bed. Yeah. I thought they were going to use that part. What they should use that part for. I got an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. An observation view. That's what they should have used that for, but they don't have it so you can connect. They lowered the bridge a little bit and just used the middle part, the lower parts. The small, I guess they just had two rails going across this. Let's head out to the middle of the river. Interesting. We have a motorboat going across underneath us. Oh, there's people fishing. People fishing down there. Must be real good to fish down here underneath this bridge. Alright, you can see how deep the water is. You can see the low and high. I'm right a quarter of a mile out of here. There you can see the fishers. People fishing. There's not people there fishing. I'm just going to show you the other side then. You see where the 220 car is going across. Also see where the wow. Not sure where the end of this is. I'll go all the way across and come back. That's how deep the water is. Green as can be. Castanea, low flowing water, but a lot of places is higher than normal. Well, I'd expect in spring. You should be able to see the water bottom. I need to look up the price of what this bridge cost them to ever do this. I think it was 20. I think it was almost two. I think it was 28,000, somewhere around there. They did this bridge with. A lot of it was dedicated to the Clinton County. Oh, I have a robin on the bridge. Organizations. Now, is it blocked off up here? I don't think it would, but okay, this would be the South Avis side. So I would have to go down the South Avis, but I don't know where it'll come out at. Unless it cuts back up and comes out of it that way. Because I was over in that area over there at one time, and there was no road over to here. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe. Okay, there's a road to cut down on this side. So I have a feeling. Alright. Does that looping over here too. Like that, like going up the other side. Yeah, it cuts back over there and goes on the I guess it goes along the river. Does it go underneath the bridge? I'm not going the whole, because I guess it might go underneath the bridge or something. It's not done over there. I'll take the walk some other day. I'm just showing you what was done. And guys, have a good day. And last part of the bridge is Katie Crossing. This bridge was dedicated Clinton County planner Katie De Silva, who spent many years planning and developing this trail, dedicated November 2022. Guys, have a good day.